Chapter 268. Lock in. The final chapter. While riding on the motor coach, I could only think about where my life is at this very moment. The past was the past. The future was in my hands, and my presence in the present was a present. I was presented with a reality check. I had a prison laundry bag under my seat that held everything that I owned. Literally. At 39 years old, everything that I owned could fit in a laundry bag. A pair of boxers, a toothbrush, and some beat-up prison loafers. It was like I was just awakened from a coma. I didn't even own a set of keys. I didn't even own a fucking sofa. All my years bidden in different prisons from Minnesota to North Dakota, I didn't even own a fucking diploma. Just a cold shoulder and a bad odor from this cheap deodorant. How was I going to rebuild my life? How was I going to earn an income? I was a 39-year-old black man with a criminal record. I had zero credit and $0. But I had 0 toddlers and 0 baby mamas. I didn't have health insurance. I didn't have employment, though my life was in the toilet. Fuck that. I was going to enjoy it. I was going to get into deep introspection on this transport, though I didn't even have a social security card, a license, or a passport. I literally had nothing, but that was a lie. I had my freedom, and I was breathing, which, for real, that's all a man really needed. Once I was alive and free, I could make anything happen once I put my mind to it. I could conquer any endeavor if I stayed focused. That was the biggest battle. Staying focused. We gotta lock in. Which was a term we used in prison for whenever someone began slipping. Whenever someone started losing their scruples and started acting out of character. Lock in. Meaning, go to your cell by yourself and refocus. Lock in. Lock the door behind you. Get into yourself. Think. Look in the mirror. Lock in. Even your cellie will understand that you had to lock in. He needs some time to recalibrate his algorithms. He needed some time to reboot his hard drive. Lock in. Even in society, I was going to lock in. Law. I wasted a lot of years chasing money. A millionaire in jail is just a millionaire in jail. The millionaires in jail would give up every penny to be free. Was money really worth the risk of losing my freedom? What's the chance of getting rich while breaking the law? It was slim. Not because of the lack of money-making skills or hustle, but because the government had too many tools at their disposal. Wiretaps, surveillance, informants.
I'm now approaching top of the hill on First and Longfellow, looking down towards the liquor store there on the left-hand side. Okay, now we went across Longfellow, and there's a boy sitting over there at the little carry out here on the right-hand side.
DNA, fingerprints, tracking devices, face recognition, etc. Millions of millionaires made their millions without breaking the law. Why can't I? While millions of people lost their lives and freedom while breaking the law, why would I? Why would I continue to subject myself to every moment being a fight for freedom? Mental and physical. Money was our downfall, though it could only buy a house, but not a home. It could only buy a clock, but not time. A bed, but not sleep. Food, but not an appetite. A good doctor, but not good health. I had years upon years of solitary, years upon years to study, years upon years of paranoia, and years upon years saying fuck it. Years upon years to contemplate, years upon years to be pissed, years upon years to prepare, years upon years to think. I had no more excuses to give. I had no more reasons to fail. No more reasons to be rearrested. No more seasons for jail. My hardest fight for freedom wasn't just physical. It was mental, spiritual, and psychological. My fight for freedom was a fight for my survival, a fight for my existence, a fight for my life. But once I crossed the threshold from prison to society, the fight didn't end there. My fight for freedom continued. A fight to stay focused. A fight not to relapse. A fight not to make bad decisions. A fight not to hurt others and in turn, hurt myself. It was a fight to separate from foolishness. A fight to separate from small thinkers. A fight to separate from the thought that money is everything. No, a peace of mind is everything. Freedom of movement is everything. Freedom of thought is everything. And freedom to protect my loved ones is everything. I had to get my priorities in order. I got to implement the tons of things that I thought of. First things first, I need to get a camcorder. As the bus pulled up at the bus station, I exited and was met by two of my cousins. It was a beautiful sight. They took me shopping and I threw away the prison clothes. The shedding of the past right there in the mall of the future. I took notice of the nice shiny floors that some men in prison would kill for. A floor that didn't even belong to them. I took notice of the beautiful people just minding their own business and living life. The pretty women. I hadn't seen a pretty woman in years. Open-toe shoes. I hadn't seen a woman pretty feet in years. Perfume. I hadn't smelled a sweet-smelling woman in years. Curves. I hadn't seen a woman with curves in years. All I saw was black steel-toe boots, mean stares, and baggy uniforms. They were just mutants who performed in a human form. Just feudal lords in this sewage farm. So we had to be superhuman to refute those brutal dogs. I walked into the food court and the variety of food blew me away. I hadn't ate any real cooked food in years. This place had the best canteen I ever seen. As we headed home back to Washington, I felt good about my outcome. This time. I knew I had a battle up ahead, but I had no other options. Within 2 months home, I had an efficiency apartment and employment. I got a cot to sleep on. Immediately began getting my credit straight after one of my homies hipped me to the credit game. I saved any money that was given to me as a welcome home gift, got a secured credit card, and bought a laptop from off of the street. I typed up all of my screenplays I had written and saved them on the computer. I learned how to use the internet and began researching what's the best camera to buy for an amateur. Within 6 months home, I applied for an unsecured credit card and got approved. I used it to buy the camera and editing software for my laptop. Then one of my homies gave me another camera. Now I had 2 cameras. I studied how to use the camera watching YouTube tutorials. Then, within 9 months home, I was ready to shoot my first film. I then registered a company named 7.62 Enterprises. 7.62 is the size of an AK bullet. I then changed it to 100 Films. The short 6-minute film that I wrote while I was in a hole in Atlanta Penitentiary, the name of it was A Body in the Woods. I joined a film group online, went to a few meetings and met some talent. I recruited an actor and an actress for the film. They agreed to do it for free. I broke down which scenes to shoot and how to shoot them, using the exact same tactics I learned from reading the books in prison. I only needed 3 locations: a living room, a kitchen, and some woods. I used my sister's house in the woods behind it. The shoot took 3 hours on a Saturday and 1 hour on a Sunday. I chose this script because it would have been the easiest one to shoot. I shot some scenes, uploaded it, then taught myself how to edit, how to use transitions, how to do color and audio correct.
I can't believe you, William. How could you?
I swear to God, I don't remember doing anything like this. Honestly.
How could you do this after all we've been through? Go hug her, asshole.
Sharon, Dan, please. I'm sincerely sorry. Come on, baby. Come on.
How to do audio extraction, add sound effects and graphics. It took me a week to edit it, but after I was finished, I was proud of myself. I had actually accomplished what I set out to accomplish. And now that I had proven to myself that I could do it, I immediately set out to shoot a full feature film called Run. It was written while I was in maximum security in Lorton, while I was on my second bed. With Run, I used family and friends as actors and actresses and for locations. They all rolled with my idea. They all supported my vision, and over the course of 5 months, we shot on weekends whenever they were available. The screenplay was about a young guy in his early 20s that got caught up in the street life and got framed for a murder he didn't commit by crooked cops. I had a homie that had a son in his early 20s that got caught up in the street life and got framed for a murder he didn't commit. So I asked him to play the role of the father. He never acted before but said, "Hell yeah, let's do it." His real son was supposed to play the role of his movie son, but he had to go on the real run. So I got my other homie's son to play the role.
Damn, what's good, Pop? What happened to your head, man? You alright?
He also got caught up in the street life, so playing the role came natural. He asked his girlfriend to play his movie girlfriend. She said yes.
Come on, Otto, get out. You gotta go.
Gotta go? Get out? You gonna put me out?
Get out. Like, you gotta get the fuck out.
Get the what? Man, you supposed to be my woman. Shawty, you supposed to be my girl. You gonna put me out?
No, let's go.
And with shit going on like this, man, you just like the rest of them bitches. Soon shit going good,
No,
you with that shit. Soon shit go bad, you get the fuck, huh?
Everybody.
Man, I don't even want to hear that
say
shit.
you
Man,
love
fuck that shit. I'm gone, dog.
Don't waste no time.
Well, you leave anyway.
I was dating a young woman who had a 21-year-old daughter, so I asked her daughter to play the young guy's baby mama. She said yes. She had an infant nephew, so that baby was used as their young child.
Man, call your mother, man.
I can't. She already told me I can't stay there.
Man, fuck out of here, man.
No, serious.
I asked my same cousins that picked me up from prison to play the crooked cops. They said, fuck it, let's do it. I then asked my nephews, and they was like, man, whatever you try and do, let's do it. All of my homies that was in my movies were the same homies that used to visit me in prison. So I now had a father, a son, a girlfriend, a baby mother, a baby, and 2 crooked cops. And I also had locations. I immediately began shooting.
Got one upstairs.
How much blood you want?
Nah, but I'm saying, you whooped. You got put some blood on there, right? You only got hit one time and went down.
Yeah. She a producer, print man, makeup artist, key grip.
You know what? This is a short fuse.
I've already paid you for my fucking freedom. What else more do I owe you?
I'm gonna rush your ass for fucking resisting this. Okay.
I ain't get the cuss. I was trying to keep.
That was good though. I got it.
If your ass don't comply, I'm gonna arrest you for assaulting a police officer. You wanna go to jail, bitch?
No, I don't want to go to fucking
You fucking
jail.
go to jail? Come on. Fucking arrest your fucking ass. Come on.
By the 6th month, it was completed. I rented a small theater to screen the film, and all of my friends and family came out to support. I then uploaded the film onto YouTube expecting to get maybe 1,000 views. Within a month, it was at 2,000 views. And I was happy. 2,000 views with no promotion and a brand new YouTube page. I felt it was a success. Within 6 months, it was at 10,000 views. Then all of a sudden, it began running up 10,000 views every month. Then 20,000 a month. Then 30,000 a month. Then 50,000 a month. With no promotion, just people loving the film and sharing it. Oh shit. Run ended up with over 1.3 million views, and I even won an award for the best film of the year at the Titan Arts Award. I had actually went from fighting for freedom in prison after prison after prison to walking a red carpet with my friends and family and winning an award for filmmaking in 2 years, just by staying focused and locking in. And I was now surrounded by some of the most beautiful women in the world. Damn. I immediately doubled back with a lot of the same talent, which was family and friends, and shot a movie called The Evidence Room. I thought about actually robbing an evidence room before, because that's where tens of thousands of dollars, a lot of drugs and jewelry were kept. When I first got home, me and a homie actually went and scoped out an evidence room, and while I was sitting in the car, I said to him, "Man, this would be a vicious movie." He said, "No bullshit." Over the course of the next 3 months, I locked in and wrote the screenplay following steps from the books that I read in prison. I wrote and rewrote and rewrote and rewrote. All day, every day, all I thought about was the screenplay and how to make it better. I wrote and rewrote and rewrote and rewrote until I was comfortable and satisfied. Then I wrote and rewrote and rewrote and rewrote again. After completion, I screened the Evidence Room movie in a sold-out 230-seat theater across the street from the White House. I then uploaded it on YouTube and it ran up 700,000 views. The same year I won 2 awards, Best Film and Best Director of the Year.
Hey, we can't hear, but this is my brother calling from the penitentiary. He doing 35 years. Hey, ain't mess with no homosexuals, no snitching. Straight man all the way. You know what I'm saying? No going to sick call to get medication. Certified man all day. But anyway, Evidence Room, YouTube. Check out Evidence Room all day. 100 films.
100 films, it is what it is. Love for Uptown, the whole DMV. Keep doing what y'all doing. Man, it's a good thing, man. We got 3P, 4P. I'm doing this motherfucker. I'll play with you.
Back to back awards, man. Run the movie last year, man. Evidence Room this year. Kareem done did it 2 times this year, man. We do music and all.
The lead actor, who was just released from ADX Supermax prison, he won Actor of the Year.
Man, look at. You need $250 about that.
250.
Yeah.
Holmes, come on, man. You gotta be careful, Snip. Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm good.
Good, huh? What you need it for? What's up?
Me and Shorty about to bounce. If you want to know, I'm about to bounce.
Fuck you on?
Son, you asking too many questions, son. I got this little joint out of Jamaica.
250. You want to take that to Jamaica?
Man, for real, you can give me my whole breakdown. $633,333, nigga.
What the fuck?
Snip.
Did you really just break that shit down?
After that, I went to shoot 2 more full feature films. One of them was My Secret Admirer, a thriller about 2 stalkers stalking a singer.
I know there's much more in life for you, and I know you are waiting to see what that is.
Damn, I'm missing you. And it's the worst when I'm faded.
The time is right. You have waited long enough. This Thursday,
I have too much time to myself. Sometimes I wish you were right here with me.
I wrote that screenplay with Eon Williams while we were locked up at the Youngstown, Ohio private prison, the place we were sent after Lorton was closed. I directed, edited, and produced the film while he was still in prison.
Open the fucking door!
What, Mom?
Who is in there?
None of your damn business.
what do you mean?
Your mom seems really irritated.
But she's not even my real mom. Fuck!
Go.
All of my films were self-financed by budgeting my money and leveraging my credit.
Man, I feel like fucking somebody else.
Sweet lady, are you okay?
I did a screening for My Secret Admirer at the Navy Memorial Theater across the street from the White House also. It was a success. All of my consistent support system were there to help with my vision. They were all extremely important of me completing my projects and making them a success. They were there from the beginning, and they are still here now. And with every film screening, after the excitement died down, we had an after party. That year, we got nominated again and won 2 more awards. Best Film of the Year, and Best Director of the Year.
Y'all see my man did it again, 3 in a row.
Let me just say that this event right here is one of the most beautiful things I've seen in the DMV. And I hope this keeps going. This is incredible. Kareem Mowat is incredible. We spent almost a year filming this. Weekends, Friday nights, Saturday nights, Sunday nights. This is his, third time on this stage. How many awards have you won? How many Titan awards have you won already? About 5. So congratulations to Kareem and 100 Films all together. This is just such a success.
Appreciate it. Y'all can see my movies on YouTube, Kareem Mowat. We're putting up some nice views, man. Go ahead and check them out.
You know, my motto is 100 films and nothing. Shout out to you, always. 100 films, love y'all.
After winning those awards, I was then recognized as Filmmaker of the Month by the Mayor's Office. I then shot The Return. I locked in and wrote that one in my living room.
Cause it's like we trap or die. More like we were trapped to die. In a system designed to never let us succeed. Different skin tones and colors, but we all bleed. My country, tears of me. Man, I'm feeling like a purge coming and I need a full crew. No boo-boo, all black people don't just trap and rap. You just only have access to keep you in your trap, and I'm just trying to learn the shades of black. I'm trying to comb everything.
Why are you brothers cringing anyway? I mean, we got way bigger enemies, bro.
Man, fuck all that. That nigga motherfucker played with me. I ain't gonna let nobody disrespect me, none of that, so that's why I brushed this dumb ass.
Okay, the cops disrespect you, politicians disrespect you, ethnic cleansing, gentrification. Oh, fuck.
And, you know, at the end of the day, that's our goal, to start getting some checks coming in, and, you know, everybody need to be driving Porsches and Benzes, you know? Everybody needs some big houses, and that's the goal.
Can we get the lady in the corner, and then I'm gonna get the gentleman up against the wall?
I just want to say, I met Kareem through Bruce, and the funny thing is, every time I think of Kareem, I think of I Waste No Time. And that's something I learned as an editor and as an actor. We filmed something, and the moment he got home, he went straight to editing. And procrastination is so easy to just be in. So that's just one thing I learned from Kareem, is just don't waste any time when working on something. And secondly, I just want to compliment the whole cast, how you guys embodied your characters and brought them to life. It was amazing, phenomenal, so awesome job.
I then directed, edited, drone operator, narrated, and produced a documentary about the same prison I served time in, Lorton. I took my drones to the now closed prison and got as much footage as I could. This was maximum security. Behind the wall, the snake pit. This place was ran down and going through a renovation phase. It had been closed for over 20 years. We wondered while they were digging, did they find any bodies? We know good and well they found some knives. Then I went and did a ton of research, digging into libraries all through Virginia and finding all types of hidden documents.
Once you back here, you gonna be stuck. It's not a game. And it's not a game back in.
Then me and some homies who all did time in Lorton went back to the prison, broke into the prison, and started recording. It was crazy, because we were breaking into the place we all wanted to break out of. But now it was for creative purposes and for closure.
Grew up at, man. Yeah. No question. You know what's crazy?
See if anything in the locker.
Phone was on the other side. Phone was right here. And I was right there. Sean Smith, Sean Francis, right? I used to call him through the window. What's up, Smith? What's up?
The name of the dock was Lorton, Prison of Terror.
I mean, look at the type of environment that we in. We closed in the food with some shit. You know, if you don't have no outside support, you pretty much fucked up.
It was hot during the summer and cold during the winter. If you didn't have the proper clothes on, you'll freeze to death. Definitely no AC. It wouldn't have been a fan.
It was the most popular independent film in Washington, D.C. history, and sold out theaters for a whole year. It was the most demanded film of that year. It was a major accomplishment for me, considering where I came from, where we came from, the worst place on earth. And now we were showing the families of Lorton prisoners what it was really like on the inside. Some family members were extremely affected. Some even cried. But they all thanked us. They all appreciated our effort to bring the dark part of Lorton into the light.
People that was written on, rewriting it. Freedom and success, man. Many times over. Y'all know what it is.
I relentlessly fought for my freedom until I attracted it. My dedication to change and to learn filmmaking put me in a position to do anything I wanted to do. My editing skills was nice. My writing was like lightning brightening up the skies. When it strikes, it was like crack. We were selling out theaters back to back to back, to back to back to back. Amazing. A film about the same place that was designed to destroy us. This was crazy. It's a Lorton thing. Lorton thought they was going to destroy us.
Never.
They made us stronger. Now we're in nice theaters. We're going to get rich off of Lorton. How about that?
That's right.
I even went back to Lorton, which is now closed, and did a screening of the film of the prison in the prison. I'm gonna walk down Lorton. The poster of the Lorton film. Shit crazy. About to get it popping. This used to be 10 Dome. Used to be a dormitory. It ain't no dormitory no now. Now it's a theater. So they got art on the walls. You understand? Backdrop.
And you folks are all together? Yes. What can I start for you?
That's the line.
Contact this bitch with him.
Okay. Lorton getting it in. The hallway going towards the theater. This is the theater. There's a screen right here. All the seats. Back up the hallway. This used to be the regular dormitory where everybody used to sleep in. All right here used to be beds. The window's still the same.
You guys come on down. Maybe you just hear weird noises and stuff, and that's no fun for anybody. And all the way down to the green door. Yep, it's general admission seating.
There's a couple green doors.
Oh, the way down green door. There's a sign. Thank you for being patient. We appreciate it.
Honored and privileged to be able to show this film this evening, and we're just excited that you're here to be a part of this, I think, monumental opportunity to see what it was like prior to becoming an arts center.
The film even got me on Fox 5.
A notorious D.C. area prison is back in the spotlight thanks to a new documentary. Lorton Prison of Terror uses firsthand accounts of life inside to illustrate the prison complex's long and dark history. Tonight, the film will be screened at Prince George's Community College. And this morning, we're joined by the event host, Prince George's County Council member Calvin Hawkins, along with the filmmakers Kareem Moat, Ayan Williams, and Sean Branch. And gentlemen, welcome to all of you.
Thank you.
I want to start by talking about the film, Kareem. Why did you decide to make this documentary?
I think it was important because of the history of Lorton and kind of connected to the community in D.C. Mm-hmm. So many people in D.C. went through Lorton, unfortunately. So I think it was important that we capture the history of it and to show what Lorton was really like.
And so in doing this, is it for the family members to see what their loved ones went through? Or was it really more of a cathartic thing for you to talk about perhaps experiences?
Actually, it was both.
Yeah.
It was definitely for the families to actually get the experience of what their family members went through, to go on the inside as opposed to being on the outside looking in. Mm. So we took it from the inside so they could see what it was like from the inside looking out.
I know you two are co-producers. Why did you want to get involved?
In all actuality, I do a lot of writing from Lorton Letters to other books, and Kareem has been doing film, and actually he's the same person that got me into writing and different things when we was in prison, so it was just a way for us to be able to work together.
It also got me in the Washington Post, in the Washingtonian magazine in the same week, and countless other publications. It was also co-produced by Sean Teflon Branch, who had just served 25 years in prison, and Ayan Williams, who had just gotten released after serving 16 years. It was amazing how the tables turned. We went from being featured as suspects on the same newscast that we are now being featured in an honorable manner. Because when we all came home, we all locked in. The same energy it took to smuggle, stretch, cook, bag up, hustle, stash, and sell bundles is the same energy I put into writing my screenplays. The same energy it took to load the chopper, do my homework, lay on my adversary, hop out. Baka. Get away, get rid of the car, get rid of the pistol, duck the coppers. is the same energy I put into shooting the scenes. The same energy it took running to the law library, ducking commotions to file motions, fighting for my freedom, is the same energy I put into my editing. My journey continues. It never ends. Now we have the Fighting for Freedom, 268 chapters, over 100 videos, all produced, narrated, edited by me. All sound effects by me. All animation by me. 1 minute of video usually took 1 hour to edit. Creativity, music, moving animation, small details, text, poetry, rhymes, storytelling. My journey continues. It never ends. Thank everyone for the support, the comments, the shares, and the inspiration to keep doing chapter after chapter after chapter. I appreciate the love. Much respect. Freedom isn't given, it's taken. LeesUp. This is my fight for freedom. The final chapter.